Jesus taught his disciples to pray, and we've been looking at that and talking about that for so many days and even weeks about how Jesus taught his disciples to pray. But one of the things that he taught them was to trust God for his leading in our lives. He taught them to pray, "Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name." And then he led them through that prayer and those principles of prayer. But as he did that, he came to a close and he taught them to pray in this way: "Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil," or the evil one. And so there are two things. First of all, we need God's leading, and secondly, we need God's deliverance. So let's talk about God's leading today. God wants to lead us. And you know, I've shared with you before about how I have this fear of heights, and I've been on top of mountains. I remember once in Germany when fear just gripped my heart. And the kind of picture that Jesus is painting here is of a very dangerous mountain trail, and the shepherd is leading the sheep. And if they make one wrong move, they go over and they go fall into the valley and they're destroyed. And so they need the leadership of the Good Shepherd. And Jesus is the Good Shepherd. And before we leave our time of prayer, we need to ask him to lead us. Lead us not into temptation. Don't lead us over the cliff. Don't lead us into that place of danger where our lives will be destroyed. But lead us into those green pastures. And he will lead you. He will direct you. He will bring you to that place. People often ask me, "Sammy, how long should you pray?" Well, I can't tell you how long you should pray. For everybody, it's different. But I will say this: you need to know that when you leave that place of prayer, that you have God's leadership in your life. And if you have God's leadership, he will take you to that safe place. He will lead you to the green pastures.